Hello, my name's Dan. I live in Glasgow. What am I doing here today? I'm here today because it's really exciting to see people fighting poverty and fighting climate change and environmental problems come together and share their issues and concerns, because the last thing companies like British Airways, companies like E.ON, who are perpetuating poverty and perpetuating climate change, want to see happen is everyone make the connections and join the dots between the impacts of these companies' actions. And therefore, when we're all getting together, when we're making the connections between who's causing injustice, be it poverty, racism, environmental problems, and seeing the connections and joining the dots and actually saying that actually we're going to fight this together, then that's the most exciting thing.
I thought today has been the start of a very exciting way forward for activists who are working in terms of trying to alleviate poverty and obviously the climate change.
Popular education provides people with an opportunity to actually sit down and think and analyse exactly what is going on, not just in their lives, but in everybody's life. And so that's why the day is very, very important, and why I'm very, very excited about it. Because for me the day is a step, a very small step, in the right direction.
Today was very, very good. It highlighted a very important point here. One of the exercises is that they continually blame politicians for their own inadequacies. Instead of people themselves actually had a look to see, rather than blame the politicians for any impact that we as human beings are having on the climate. And I don't mean switch off your lights for half an hour or 10 minutes or things like that. Start to look at it in general as a group, as a community.
To tackle climate change without tackling the issues of poverty would alienate so many people who are already on the fringes and so badly oppressed. And that if we are ever to build a broad enough based movement to do anything substantial about climate change, it will need to be encompassing the poor, but in the broadest possible sense.
One of the things that really frustrates me is that people have been made so aware of the dangers of passive smoking, but totally oblivious to the dangers of passive poverty. And yet my whole experience has enabled me to understand that there's not one single man, woman or child on this earth that is immune from the dangers of passive poverty.
The 6 private companies last year announced their profits of £7 billion. 6 private fuel companies made £7 billion profit, and the rest of us are freezing.
More and more people are joining the dots, are making the connections and want to see some action happening. All that people have heard is talk, talk, talk from the local councils, from the government, about taking action on the big issues of our time, such as poverty and environmental issues. And all we've seen is talk and no action. So people are saying, actually, you know what? We can get together, we can do things ourselves, and we are going to take the action necessary to stop all the problems that are going on.
Today I think has been quite exciting because it's the start of community poverty activists and climate change activists getting together to actually get to know each other and to know what types of struggles each divided party is trying to achieve and coming together as a collective. This is the start of it. This is building my confidence in that we can do this on a bigger scale.
Unless people, really start to make their connections between poverty and climate change, then I just don't feel, that many things will actually change.
Over the next year, I reckon we'll see a lot of things happening, and we'll see a lot of these companies brought to account and say that actually you can't continue making people's lives a misery anymore by making people having to choose between putting food on the table or heating up their homes or living by a polluted industry which they never asked for in the first place. So I think enough's enough, and people are starting to get together, and we're going to see a lot of excitement over the next year, so get involved.